Hey,
Hey, what's up?
nothing much, nothing much. You know me, just
I
trying to
I
die.
do.
You do, you do know
It's
me.
been a while, huh?
It has. Oh my gosh, it's been a while. How long has it been?
I don't even remember, dude. I feel like
It,
it's been so long since we've just like sat down and like talked to each other, I feel like.
it has been. We've just been busy, man. It's just been crazy. All this COVID, this Delta variant, and all that. Shoot.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Delta Plus before I get the software update.
Have you seen all those like memes of like if if they don't figure this COVID thing out soon, they're gonna have to start naming them after frat houses?
COVID variant Delta, Delta, Delta,
Um,
Alpha, Delta, Gamma. Golly, that's pretty funny. You've been
yeah,
staying safe
there's
with
like,
COVID?
huh?
You've been staying safe with COVID?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as much as I can.
Better.
I've been wearing my mask,
I'm
etc.
always wearing a mask.
Yeah.
I'm always wearing it. I'm always smiling. That's a mask.
Ooh, edgy.
You know
You
me,
should be the
stuck in
star of the
Michigan.
next Joker movie with all that edge.
Have you heard that song where it's like it goes, I'm a lot like Joker from the movie Joker?
No, I don't think
You
I
haven't
have.
heard that? It's on
No.
TikTok. Oh my gosh. It's so funny. It also reminds me of that YouTube video where it's like,
The
you wanna know how I got these
yeah.
scars? Well, it's because I'm the Joker.
I feel like I've
Oh
heard
my,
you. I feel like I've heard y'all quote that so much.
oh my God, it's so funny. It every time I watch it, every time like listen to it, it hurts. Like it physically hurts.
Like the cringe.
Yeah, like my shoulders start like crunching up, and I'm just like, oh, oh. It's like someone just like put nails across a chalkboard.
Yeah, dude. We should like, I don't know, go through and like rate the cringiest videos out there. I wish we had some kind of like, you know, platform where we could like, if we wanted to do something where we could like rate cringy videos, we would like have a place to showcase it.
Kind of like a podcast.
Dude, we have a podcast.
Oh my gosh, we do. Wait, let me check when the last time we uploaded was. When was it?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh my
I kind of want
gosh,
to
it
look
was
it up.
February.
February.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no.
This is Chris from the future speaking to you, coming from what's today? December 3rd. I just want to let you know that Chris and Yahvi from the past are from August 18th, 2021. So speaking of going a long time without posting a podcast, just thought I'd let you know that this I am currently editing this 3.5 months from recording. Enjoy the rest of the podcast.
World's
Well,
worst content creators. Remember when we were we were really passionate about it for like a month?
you were really passionate
I
about it.
still am. I still am. We're just both really busy.
Oh my gosh. Well, with that being said, welcome to the All Lowercase Podcast. I'm your host, Yavi.
And I'm your host, Chris. I guess we should say
And
welcome back after
oh yeah,
a while.
welcome back after our indefinite hiatus that we were
What is it
on.
now? It's August. It's been 5 months. Oh my god.
Well, to all 7 of our listeners, sorry to keep you waiting.
We have one in Germany. So if you're listening from Germany, or if your VPN is set to Germany, this one's for you.
Yeah, I'm convinced it was a VPN. Okay.
Yeah.
They don't even speak English over there. They speak like German or something.
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, so what like oh, sponsors. We forgot the sponsor.
Yeah, we have a very exciting sponsor.
A
This
very important sponsor, a sponsor that means
podcast.
a lot to me. A lot, extreme amount. And today's sponsor is having your own apartment. Having your own apartment. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want, without an annoying roommate.
Having your own bathroom,
Having your own
top
bathroom.
notch.
Oh yeah. I got my own bathroom. I went in there, I used it, and I didn't have to worry about someone using it after me. It was so nice.
Yeah. I mean, I don't need to hear the details.
Yeah. Well, I didn't tell you the detail. I was just generally speaking.
I was just letting you know beforehand.
Gosh. Anyway. Well, that's one of the things that's happened to me these past few months. I finally got an apartment literally just a few days ago. I'm still trying to move in. Yavi
Nice.
can see
Well,
that, I got a bunch of garbage on the ground and stuff.
welcome to apartment gang.
Well, it's nice to finally be initiated.
What else have you been up to these past couple months?
Nothing much. I went home, did some work. I work for my dad in Guardrail. I did, and that's about it. Just went home, just getting ready to move into an apartment, and now the semester is starting up again. What about
Circle.
you? What have you been up to?
I've just been a busy gal. So our last podcast was in February, right? So I want to say like mid March or late March, I started working in a hospital, and that has just been eating up most of my time, but in a good way. I really like it. Um, yeah, I did like a summer semester. I'm doing an internship for the summer. Um, it's been really good. I've just been really busy. We've both just been really busy, and we haven't had time to sit down and
Well,
record
really,
a
really, I'm
podcast.
not gonna I'm not gonna lie to our viewers, Yavi. I'm not gonna lie to all seven of our viewers. Um, you've been busy.
That is not
You've been
true. You were working with your dad all summer.
you've been busy. I've been.
We've both been
I mean,
busy.
I've been decently busy, but you've been crazy busy. You like what, 5 jobs, 3 internships, a
That
shadowing
joke
gig.
just gets funnier every time you say it.
It does, doesn't it? I should be a comedian.
Yeah,
I'm like Joker from the movie Joker.
I'm the joker.
I'm the Joker. What Well, we have an exciting podcast laid out ahead of us, one that's literally been in the making for months.
Literally, we had this as a rough draft since February, and we started planning it as if we were going to finish the podcast in February. And we were like, oh, we're going to talk about our spring break and stuff. And like, now it's August. Kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, yeah, it's kind of bad. Anyway, Yavi, would you like to explain what we're going to do in this podcast?
So we're gonna play a game called Don't Get Me Started. I heard about this game on like somewhere on the internet. I don't remember exactly where I heard about it from, but essentially it's like, for example, Chris is going to give me a topic, and it can be any topic like sunflowers or something, and then I have to say, "Don't get me started," and essentially rant about that topic for however long I can. And then after we finish our rant, the other person gets to rate it. There's no prize, but the prize is doing a podcast after so long.
It's an intrinsic reward.
Exactly.
It is. It is. Um, do you want to get started?
Uh, do you want me to start or do you want to start?
You start. I'll tell you what your topic is. I'm gonna shoot you the topic, and then you shoot me mine. Okay.
Okay.
All right. All right. So Yavi, what are your thoughts on doors?
Oh my gosh. Don't get me started on doors. Have you ever seen like doors? They're so ugly. Like they like you have to like twist them to open it. Like what a weird mechanism, right? And then every most doors, like especially ones in like apartments, the like hinges are painted over, the doorknobs are painted over, and it just like looks really ugly. And most of the time they're like creaky, which is so annoying. Like, what if you're trying to open the door silently, right? What if you're about to be murdered and your life depends on you being able to open that door quietly? No chance. That door's gonna creak. That door's gonna make some sort of noise, and you're gonna be murdered, right? And it's all because doors exist. And objectively, just like open doorway, like the little arch for an open doorway, just looks cooler. And yeah, they can give you privacy, but you know what else can give you privacy? A cardboard box. So like, just get in a cardboard box instead. You know, you don't need doors. Um, and I think that is my rant.
I have counter arguments to that.
No, there's no counter
There is
arguments.
now. No, there is
No,
counter
there's
arguments.
not.
I want
That's
to
not
point
how this game
flaws.
works.
I'm
We're
about
gonna
to
turn
point
this
work
into
now.
a full Lincoln Douglas debate now.
We are. We're opening this. We are opening the stage for a debate. As far as the creek goes, I have two kind of arguments to that. First of all, what if the very same creek that kills you could be the one that saves you because you hear the killer, you hear what door he's opening.
Well, that you have to weigh the risk there, because then yeah, it
Yeah,
might
see,
help
no
you.
back
No,
talk,
it
no
might
back
help you
talk.
sometimes. Might help you sometimes, but in the end, it'll be a door that kills you.
Anyway, anyway, well, if you're so concerned about squeaky doors, why don't you get WD-40 and oil that bad boy?
Oh my gosh, what a classist thing to say. Now I have to pay for my doors to not make noise? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
I think you need to get in touch with your privilege, okay?
Hey, what do you drive again?
Hey, shut up.
Anyway, um, privacy. I think privacy is a really big thing.
We're
Uh,
not making there's no counter arguments. This isn't a thing.
fine.
You can rate my rant, and that's the game.
Oh, we're rating rants?
Yes.
I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention to the
I know
rules.
you weren't. I know you weren't.
You know me, I'm awful at listening.
Rate my rant.
What?
Rate my rant.
I give it a solid 3.
Out of three
Out of
out of three.
5.
Let's go.
No,
I
no. 3 out
you
of 10.
didn't
3 out of 10.
specify. It's a 3 out of 3.
It's a 3 out of 10 argument. I'm sorry.
Harsh crowd. My gosh. Okay.
Yeah, well, I can never go easy on you. Sorry. So,
Okay. Well, it's time for your topic. I picked a topic, this first one, that is something I know that you can easily rant about. You've made it very clear that you do not like these. So, why don't you tell me your opinion on group chats?
don't get me started on group chats. First of all, you have to invite every single person into the group chat manually. Manually, you know? What if what if you have a what if you have like 20 friends you want to put in a group chat? What if you have 10? What if you have 50? That's too many people to put on a group chat. And then because you have so many people in the group chat, you get so many replies. One person puts in, "Hey, are you free?" And then the other 49 people have to put in whether they're free, yes or no. And that gets annoying. And then on top of that, if you're not keeping up with the conversation, you have to scroll all the way up and then read it. And then you have to scroll, you have to just read all of it. And I'm a busy man. I got things to do. I got an apartment to move into. And that's about it. And then, oh my God. And then the notifications. Whenever you're not in the group chat, you get notification after notification. Especially on Snapchat, you get a notification on whether or not they're typing. And then whenever they've sent something. And oh, that's just, group chats are the bane of my existence. Like, I have to put them on mute, you know? If I needed to tell somebody something, I would just personally message them or call them or make a podcast and hop on Discord with them and record that podcast.
Are you trying to tell me something?
Yeah, rate my don't get me started thing.
Well, no. I have to do my counter arguments first. Just kidding. I'm not going to do it because
Didn't
I'm not
you
a
didn't you
jerk.
didn't you listen to the rules? Didn't you? Hey, I'm a
I
jerk.
did. I did listen to the
I'm a
rules.
jerk. No, you weren't listening. You were talking during the rules.
You're right. I was talking during the rules. Um,
That's right. You're the jerk
you brought
here.
up
You should have been paying attention to the rules.
you brought up some great points. I would say your argument would have been strengthened if you brought up a alternative to using group chats. So like a form of group communication that's not
I
a group
did.
chat.
I did. You message them individually. The people that you need to talk to.
Yeah, but what if you're trying to plan something for like a group?
Email. You send out a mass email like, this is the plan. This
You
is it.
prefer email?
Yeah, I like email. What email do you use?
I actually have a Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo account.
I only have Gmail and Outlook, and I love Gmail. Outlook is kind of too much business for me. Too much business.
Yeah, I think Gmail's pretty like polished. I appreciate it. Anyway, for your rant, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Pretty solid.
What could I have worked on?
I told you, you should have come up with an alternative.
The counter art with the yeah, alternative. Sorry. Moving into an
Don't
apartment. Like,
apologize. It's a game.
oh no, I meant to say like my stuttering, my speech impairment.
I don't
Yeah,
think that was a speech impairment. I think you just stumbled over your words.
I did.
Um,
I don't mean to be. I shouldn't have said that. I don't want to be ableist. I'm already classist.
okay. Um, so moving on to our next set of topics. Do you want to rant first this time?
No, you ran first.
No, too bad. You're gonna go first. That was a
Oh,
courtesy ask, so you could be like, yeah, sure. Um,
and I
okay.
gave you my courtesy answer, which is an honest answer. So really,
Uh,
you're the jerk here. You're incourteous.
okay, I'll be the jerk this round. Um, so
Oh, wait, so
for
I'm
your
still going first?
yes,
Oh no. Okay, okay.
we stagger. So I'm gonna go first next round.
What do you mean we stagger?
You'll figure it out. Okay, so the topic for this one, um, I don't think it's a topic we both have a ton of experience with, luckily.
What do you mean?
So so your topic is I want to ask you how you feel about fake friends.
Don't get me started on fake friends. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what. Nothing is more expensive than a fake friend because they expect you to invite them to everything, every little party, every little get together. They expect it from you. They want you, when every time you go out to eat, they get hurt. They get hurt if you can't even post something on Snapchat or Instagram in peace because you're worried about them getting their feelings hurt. Now I know a lot of people don't really care to hurt other people's feelings, but I'm a softie. I'm a man of the people, and I get hurt whenever other people get hurt. But fake friends, man, get out of here. Get out of here with that. They expect to be, and then not only that, but they're nice to your face, but then they're talking smack behind your back. It's just like, man, like talk smack to my face, catch his hands. Um, yeah, I don't have a lot of experience with fake friends. Few, only a few, but eh.
Okay.
Like I know my alternative to having fake friends is having real friends.
Yeah, I'll just do that. I'm just
Get a
gonna
pet,
look
get a
at people
dog.
and be like, sorry, no fake friends.
Yeah, get a dog because a dog will never be fake to you. They're always genuine. They'll always love you no matter what. Except if you beat them, then they kind of grow resent.
We are
There.
against we are against animal brutality in this podcast.
Unless it's cows, because I really love beef and chicken. I like poultry and
Anyway,
fish.
thank you for your opinions.
My
Um,
opinions? No, they're straight facts. Get it right, please.
I will rate your rant a seven out of 10. You passed.
7? Really?
Yeah.
I feel like that argument was weaker than my group chat one.
Yeah, I felt like I was too harsh the first round. So
Thank you. I will not
you're
show that
welcome.
same mercy to you in this next round.
I know you won't.
Well, Yavi, thank you for your rating. Thank you for your arbitrary number. Your topic is Greek life.
All right. I have, don't get me started on Greek life. I have a huge bone to pick with Greek life, specifically paid Greek life, which, as far as I know, is like all Greek life. Like, I'm pretty sure you have to pay for any frat or sorority, which is absolutely ridiculous to me. You're already paying thousands of dollars for tuition. You're paying thousands of dollars to get an education, to get textbooks, to, you know, educate yourself on topics. And then you have to pay like easily $1,000 more for friends. Are you kidding me? You like that's ridiculous to me that like you're expected to pay to like essentially be in a cult, right? And if specifically with sororities, it's insane because you have to wear specific stuff. They monitor what you post, they monitor who you hang out with, they monitor like it's a cult. It's so weird and like I don't know. If you're in a sorority or a fraternity and you really love it and you don't think it's toxic for you, great, amazing. But you're paying for this like weird friendship experience where you feel pressure to act a certain way, otherwise you're not going to have friends, even though you're essentially paying to have friends. And it's like weird. And I get it, like you like make these bonds that last forever. I don't think you I don't think you need to go through like a sorority or fraternity to do that. And furthermore, a lot of the like initiations for sororities and fraternities are like downright dangerous. Like,
Like borderline
it's
hazing, right?
yeah, in the beginning, especially when they don't know you, they won't care if you get hurt. Like they don't care about you in the beginning. They make you compete. Like they're putting on a little like what are those called? Those chicken fights, where you like throw some chickens in the ring and make them fight. That's essentially what they're doing. They're making you compete for a spot in the fraternity or sorority. What is up with that? As if college isn't stressful enough, now you have to like be socially perfect in order to make friends. Ridiculous. My alternative: don't be in a fraternity or sorority. Join a student organization instead, because the people who want to be there aren't being paid to be there or aren't paying to be there, and probably would find someone with like a common, genuine interest. Um, that was my rant about sororities and fraternities.
It was okay.
It's
It was
okay.
okay. Not to bash on if you, like she said, not to bash on Greek life. If you're in a good fraternity or sorority that treats you well and you've made genuine connections there, not to bash. That obviously happens. That is obviously possible. But the opposite is also possible, and the opposite is also true. There's a lot of fraternities that don't really care about you until after you've passed initiation, after you've been hazed, and this and that. Um, as far as organizations go, there are some organizations that you do have to pay a fee, but it's not like thousands of dollars like fraternities and sororities. I'm in the Hispanic Student Society, and because I'm Hispanic, and
Congrats.
we pay like a one-time we pay an annual fee of like $25. Not bad. It's pretty good. And you meet some pretty good people. I've met some pretty genuine friends, and it's nice. And because of that, I give you argument a 7.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Well, Yavi, it's the third round, and do you want to start off this round?
I'm not a jerk, so I'm gonna say yes.
Yeah. I was hoping you would say no, so I could be a jerk and make you start anyway. Anyway, your topic. Your topic. I picked this topic. Um, Genuinely, I really thought this would be a good topic for you.
You think I can argue this one really well?
I think you can argue this. I think you can argue this topic very well, extremely well. I could argue this topic myself. I really could, and that is relationships. So Yavi, tell me about relationships.
Don't get me started on relationships. What a scam. Are you kidding me? Getting into a relationship? First of all, you have to think about someone besides yourself. A concept. Second of all, you're expected to, get into relationships starting pretty young before you even have a sense of self-worth or self-confidence. So you automatically start tying your self-worth and self-confidence to being in a relationship. And when you start that out pretty young, all you learn how to do is have toxic relationships. And, that's how you end up being like in your mid 20s and not understanding what a healthy relationship is, and not being able to leave a toxic partner. And it's not, I don't know, relationships are just what are you doing?
I was
Relationships are
calling
just
you out. Calling you
Oh,
out.
okay. Relationships are just weird because, once you find that person that's like end all be all, sure, it's great. But to get to there, oh my goodness, it's like you get to a point where it's like is it even worth it? Because like you hear all these stories, right, of these people who like get married at 50, like meet their person they want to be with at like at that age. Your life, you've lived so much of your life already. Like what do you do then? And then people who like, end up in their forever relationships young, you don't get to figure out who you are at all. Like you don't get time to yourself. You don't get to explore who you are. And so there's no real happy middle ground where you can get into a relationship at the perfect time where you'll have figured out who you are and then you get to start a lifelong journey with a partner. They're flawed at its core, to tie yourself to someone for the rest of your life. And that makes it sound like I'm advocating for polyamory, which I'm not. I'm advocating for you to do whatever you're most comfortable with. And if that's getting into a relationship, great. If that's not getting into a relationship, great. I say don't be pressured to get into a relationship. These Instagram posts of these people and their person that changes every couple months, it doesn't matter. You do your own life journey, because you know the things you want in your life is way more important than whether or not you have a partner. And if the thing you want in your life is a partner, then great. But it's you don't need it. You can work on yourself. If I promise you, any relationship you're in would be 100 times better if you are happy with where you are as a person before you get into a relationship with someone else. Because what happens is that if you hate yourself and you get into a relationship, you end up seeking affirmation from that person all the time, or you end up taking your frustration out towards yourself on that other person. And why would you want to subject anyone else to that? So relationships are dangerous because they can so easily become toxic. So I say work on yourself, work on finding that good balance. And if you don't want to get into a relationship, totally valid. My alternative to not getting into a relationship, just have a bunch of friends who you really like hanging out with, or have hobbies that you really like doing and make you feel proud of your accomplishments. And yeah, that's my argument on relationships.
It was okay. That was a good okay argument. It's all right. It's all right. I like it. I really do agree with you on a lot of those topics. On a lot of those points. Um, 9. I give it a 9.
9. Yay. Oh my god, I made an A. I have to go tell my parents.
And
Um,
that's an A minus. Be careful there.
rip. Anyway,
R.I.P.
so your this is our last round, by the way. So this is your last
This is our
topic.
last podcast, actually.
This is the last time we're ever going to speak to each other again, actually.
Yeah. I've been meaning to tell you this, Yavi, but I just really can't stand you. Like,
Oh, dude, you've been faking too? Dude, I hate your guts, man.
Oh my gosh. I'm glad you picked fake friends then as one of our topics to argue about. Like, dang. Man,
Anyway,
I knew we hated each other since the golly.
since the golly, gotcha.
Since
Anyway,
why are you so
your
rude to me?
last,
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm mean to you.
Yeah, you're mean to me. Everyone who's listening to this podcast will tell you that you're mean to me.
Okay, okay, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. That is right.
I just realized I've been clicking my headphone case this whole time, so if there were clicks in the background, that was me. My bad. I have fidgety hands.
We just lost a viewer because of you. We just lost.
Bye.
Anyway.
um,
Um.
anyway, your last topic. I wanted to pick something tricky, like you picked
Oh, there's
doors
still
for
one
me.
more for me.
Yes.
Oh.
Are you paying attention?
No, I'm not. You know me. I'm an awful friend. I hate your guts. Why would I listen to you?
That's true. Anyway,
There it is. There it
your
is.
last topic, like you picked doors for me to be kind of tricky to rant about. I want to hear your opinions on socks.
Socks. Socks, socks, socks. Don't get me started on socks. First of all, if you don't get the right sock, if you don't get the sock of the right material, it stinks, and you can't get rid of that smell. You don't get me started. And then let's say you're walking in the rain, and then your shoe gets wet, and then your socks get wet, and nothing is worse. Nothing is absolutely awful and fills you up with disgust than a wet sock. Nobody likes a wet sock, and if you like a wet sock, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you need therapy, you need help. You didn't have a good childhood. Furthermore, and then they have different sizes of sock. You have to get the right size sock, and you can't get it too small, you can't get it too big, or else it won't fit in your little shoes. It won't fit on your foot. And then on top of that, you got the different lengths of socks. You got the no-show, the quarter, the crew, the knees, and my personal favorite, thigh highs. But
Oh my
anyway,
god.
anyway,
I'm subtracting a point for that.
subtracting the anyway. My argument. Yeah, and then you have to wash them, take care of them. Like, why do I need a protective layer between my feet and my shoes? Why can't they just have built-in socks in these shoes? It's not a new thing. I'm sure there's a shoe out there that has that built-in socks. It's just ridiculous. And then whenever you wash it, and then you're drying it, and then you're going to put it up, there's always at least one sock that's lost, that's missing. And so you're just having this loose sock that's a spare that you're never going to use. You're never going to have to use a spare sock. It's ridiculous. It is absolutely ridiculous. And that's all I have. That's all I have for that argument.
That, gotta say, you did pretty well given how tricky that was. I have to say, I think a really strong point that you didn't bring up that you should have was sock tans. I think that would have been a great negative point for socks, but
I love sock
overall,
tans. I take
not
pride
bad.
in my sock tan.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna give you an 8 out of 10.
Really? So
Yeah.
I got a point deducted because I didn't make the sock tan argument, and I got another point deducted because I said thigh highs,
Yeah.
thigh high socks. Hey, drop a comment if you like thigh high socks. That's all I gotta say.
Don't drop a comment if you like thigh highs. In fact,
Don't listen to her.
stop watching this
Don't
channel.
listen.
Stop
Don't
listening.
listen to her. Don't listen to her. You do what you want. You're a free person. You can do whatever you want, except disagree with me.
Greek life be like.
Anyway, um, make sure you listening. If you're listening on YouTube or listening on Spotify, make sure to listen on the other platform as well. We are on Spotify and on YouTube. We're also on other platforms that I'm not familiar with.
We're also on YouTube and Spotify. I don't know if you mentioned this.
Yeah, we're also on Spotify and YouTube. I don't know. I don't know if you've ever heard this little app called Spotify. It's like you can play music and podcasts on. It's pretty cool, like, and if you're a student, you get a little discount up in there, and you can listen to any music. any music on Spotify. Pretty crazy. YouTube's cool too.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Um, well, yeah, I guess we wrapped up the game. Again, there's no real winner. There's no
except
prize.
I won, and my prize is that I don't have to ever see you again.
Okay. So is this like for real our last podcast?
I don't know. Is it?
We should just
I
end it,
don't
right?
know.
Just kidding.
Is it? I don't know. I don't
You
know.
know, when
Hmm.
slash if we do another podcast, it might be a while, like it was this last time, just because the semester is starting again. We're both going to be really busy again, so I would say just bear with us. We do really like making the podcasts; they're fun. Um,
He
and
does. It's such a pain.
listen,
I do. I like it. I like making the podcast. It's always fun. Um, it never would have came into flourishing without Yavi's persistent nagging. But it's been a good
I
time.
love it when people give you a compliment and also like make fun of you at the same time. I just think it's like the best form of communication.
I wonder what they call that. What would that be called? It's like whenever you like hit someone, but you don't really hit them hard. Like not like a palm slap, but like a backhand. Anyway,
Yeah, it
bear with
escapes
us.
me.
Yeah, it escapes me. Anyway, bear with us. Who knows when the next podcast will be? Could be next week, could be next month, could be another 5 months, next year, never. Who knows? Who
See y'all
knows?
in 2022.
Yeah, we'll see you next year, actually. No, but thank you so much for listening. Thank you for still hanging on and listening to us. Yeah, that's about it. And with that, we say goodbye and farewell.